Hi, it's Barbara Ireland with another Mind Loops Insight. And tonight I just came back from a really great party where there was an art swap. And if you bring a piece of art, you got to leave with a piece of art of your choice. Of course, everything for free. And I brought, let me first tell you, I got the most beautiful piece there. It was a gorgeous lamp, and it was a hand painted lampshade that looked Renaissance style. These beautiful male nudes and had butterflies cut out in the shade. It's really gorgeous. I super scored. And a woman named Liz brought it. I didn't know her. I found out later. And I brought one of my works. I'm a collage artist, and I brought one and put it up, and I saw someone got it. It was Liz, the same woman whose piece I got. We didn't even know each other, and we chose each other's piece of art, which I thought was so wonderful and synchronistic in some odd way. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this is the piece of art I brought was it's a really cool piece, actually. I really like it, and had a gorgeous frame. I liked it, but it was an expression of an event that had happened in my life when I made it, and it wasn't something that I need to think about anymore, or I don't really want to think about anymore, actually. But here's the thing. When we found out we got each other's piece, we went to look at each piece and we talked about it and where it came from. And she asked me about mine. And I said, well, what do you see in it? And she said, oh, I see this phoenix rising from the ashes, and there was a volcano in the background, and it's moving to the fire, and all, and look, and there's these two wings on the person, and wow, what she saw was so beautiful. And when I saw it through her eyes, I'm like, that's freaking gorgeous. I was not seeing the story that I had been expressing when I made it. And it got me thinking how when we let go of something, that thing has served its purpose in our life. Whether it's a job or an object or a belief. And for someone else, it's like gold. They see it so differently because we're looking through such different lenses on this earth. And for her, this gorgeous lamp that I actually really love didn't work in her house. She had an unmatching pair, and she didn't like that. And it's exactly what I needed. I was looking for a lamp to put on my wall, and it's so beautiful and artistic, and I like butterflies, and I like nude men. There's like pictures of nude men. Just kidding, but you get the idea. And so anyway, the concept I started thinking about was how much we hold on to stuff we don't, that's not serving us anymore. And I used to have something called a use it again party. I would invite the whole neighborhood to come. And before I had them come over, I laid out all the things I was ready to get rid of that were good, they were decent things. And I put up signs all over the neighborhood. I served refreshments and some wine and some cheese. I put some music on. And people I've never known, and some I did know, would come in and they'd bring their things they were ready to get rid of. And they'd set those up and then go around, and we all just took whatever we wanted. I got so many amazing things that way, and so did they. And everyone was super happy, and I met all these awesome neighbors. And before I had these parties, like before I would put it on, I'd call up some organization that takes donations and set up a pickup for the very next day. So whatever was left over, they would just come and pick up. It was a win-win for everybody. And when we hold on to these things that aren't serving us anymore, and they're littering our closet and our homes and our cars and our life, it's pulling our energy down. And it's not serving these objects. And I think these objects want to be loved, like we all want to be loved. You can laugh at me, I don't care. But I think the objects want to be loved too. My brother used to always crack up because I always said inanimate objects had feelings too. But there's something to that. And so when you're ready to let go of a coat, give it a cool home. Let someone else love it. Instead of going, ugh, this dumb old thing, and just kind of like trash it out or whatever. No, someone's going to cherish that. Because we all see it through different eyes. And when you're ready to let go of beliefs, I am letting go of a belief today. I'm not going to go into it. It's a little too personal for me to do here. But it's a long time belief. And I've been actively working on letting go of this belief. And I felt it leaving today. Just a little bit of it leaving. And me being more open to other possibilities than the belief I had stored in my head. So tonight, or today, you're probably watching it in the day, what can you get rid of in your house? And what belief can you start letting go of that's not serving you anymore? Make room for the new, beautiful things that want to enter your life. And it will lift up your energy and those around you too.